we love, there we're all hand in glove, there you can't mistake our house. It's nice and secluded, with termites included, you must look in our house. No lock on the door and no mat on the floor, that's how you'll know our house. Our life's kind of funny, we ain't got much money, but you can't buy our house. Boys and girls come in to play, home is better than away. Come on right in, we'll show you. If you've got a yawn to swim and a big infectious grin, we'll be blooming-delighted to know you. Knock twice, ask for fun, for some tea and a bun. The crumbs go to our mouse. He's growing quite fat, he's in love with the cat. That's the way things are at our house.
The phone. The phone. Might be for me. It's got to be for me sometime. Look. Hello? Oh.
Oh, morning, Simon. Was that the phone?
No. It was a baby fire engine being called by its mother. Really, for a practical man, you've missed out something elementary in a house of this kind.
Have I what?
A telephone extension in every room.
Well, you never get any phone calls anyway.
Well, I might. That call may have been for me. And suppose it was important.
Well, if it was, they'll phone back again.
Hello, Simon, will you speak? Oh. It's for you.
Hello? Oh, hello, Mike. Yes, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. Fine. Yeah? Hey, great! Sure. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's okay. They won't miss me at law school for another couple of days. Yes. Fine. Okay, let me know. Love to the family. Bye. It's my brother Mike. He's just bought an old barge and he wants me to help him to fix it up as a houseboat. Great character, my brother. Something wrong?
No.
Oh, good.
Nothing.
I thought
that call might have been for me. I thought at last one of my enormous family taking the trouble to acknowledge that I exist. Worth a little inquiry now and again, an invitation here and there, a visit every so often. But was it? I ask you, was it?
Oh, it was for me.
Well, exactly. You get telephone calls and letters galore. Simon and Laura, always popping off to see their grandchildren. Stephen and Marcia forever visiting their in-laws.
Simon, do you ever write to any of your people?
Oh, write to them? I don't even know where half of them are. It's been years.
Well, then perhaps the fault's on both sides.
Well, really, Gordon. I'd no idea you could be so unsympathetic. Or lackadaisical, too. Look at that chair. It happens to be my favourite chair and the leg's missing. You're supposed to be the repairman round here.
All right, Simon, calm down. Have a cigarette.
No. I don't want a cigarette.
Well, it's just as well, because I haven't got any.
Oh. Just when I'd give anything for a smoke.
Well, I nip upstairs.
No. I'm going to buy some.
Hey, Simon!
I said you needn't bother. I'm used to fending for myself. When you've been alone, neglected and forgotten as long as... I hope you never had that feeling.
Oh, the folds of the cloth are magnificent.
Thanks very much.
Full of rhythm, inspiring.
Good. Do you need me at all?
Now, look, you don't understand. This isn't just a portrait. It's an attempt to capture the glowing look of life in the eyes and expression of a young woman expecting.
Yes, I know, but suppose I'm not.
You must be.
Well, even again, it's too early for what you want.
Oh, no. There's a definite glow.
That's not unusual when I'm with you.
Don't move.
Can I talk?
As long as you don't breathe.
Ah. All right. Yeah, I think that's got it. Do you care to try it, John? Right. If it'll take you, we're in business. All right, gently.
Fine.
Oh, good. Well, that ought to cheer Simon up a bit.
You weren't cheering up?
Not half. You should have seen him this morning. He was tearing himself to shreds because nobody ever writes to him, apparently.
I didn't know he had any family.
Well, that's his complaint. He doesn't know he's got any family, either. But there are thousands of them, apparently.
Poor Simon. Where is he?
He said he was going to get some cigarettes, but that was hours ago.
Peculiar, isn't it? Those people with families on their necks always want to get rid of them, and those people without families...
Yes, peculiar, yes. Mail arrived yet?
Yes.
None for me, I suppose.
No, none. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. I think I'll go for a walk. Bye-bye.
Bye. I don't know, two of them. They ought to get together and have a good cry.
Gordon, it is not funny.
Oh, I didn't mean to be nasty, Miss.
He's after me, but I think I'll give him the...
The idea.
Shut that door.
Who is he? I don't know. Who are you?
Willie Willow, Simon's brother. I'm a jockey.
Well, I'd never have guessed.
Oh, that's the root of my trouble. My father couldn't see I wasn't fitted for this occupation, forced me into it. I wanted to be a poet. Nothing complex, jolly little jingles, birthday cards, that sort of
Here,
thing.
what do you mean shoving past me like that?
I've told you he's after me.
Well, whoever he is, I hope he gets you.
Oh!
Who's after
Hey, one thing at a time. What are you doing at home, Lovey?
Well,
Well, I understood that you were working overtime on this fine Saturday morning.
Yeah, so did I. Why aren't you at work, Daisy?
Because I've been sacked.
Sacked?
You have been given the boot.
Sacked, she said. Thank you. I think you've made your point. Now, listen to me. I'm Willie Willow, Simon's brother.
I don't care if you're Charlie's aunt. Go away.
I can't. He's after me, I tell you.
Who?
He said he'd pursue me to the end of the earth.
The ends of the earth. That's it.
What's it?
I'll emigrate.
Oh,
Daisy.
I think I'll come with you. I've got to get out of the country, too.
Oh, I haven't got to get out.
Oh.
I'm going in protest against that pig of a foreman. Just because I broke his silly old spindle shaft. The sack, me. Given me the sack. Daisy Burke, who's handed in a notice more times than that hog of a foreman's had his snout in a trough. But I'll show him. I'll show everybody. Where's the phone?
Oh, darling Daisy, you know perfectly well where the telephone is here. Oh, poor little man.
Yes.
Come with me.
No.
Come over here.
Wait. I think I've done it, given him the slip.
Give me what slip?
Bad luck, that's my trouble. Bad luck from start to finish, always.
Monsieur.
Oh. You're French, aren't you? Oui. I rode a French horse once. And we weren't doing too badly, either. I yelled at her, move, move. Which he thought I said, mangez, mangez. So she pulled up, dead. I put food right over a balmy nut. While she trotted gaily over to the rails and started eating a straw hat right off a lady's head. I broke my collarbone while that silly French mare choked herself over a hat.
Is that Australia House? Listen, I want to be a sheep shearer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a sheep shearer. That's right, immigration. Oh, good on you, cobber. Tough.
I had to pay for that hat, too. But I've got to get out of the country. Oh, dear. I hope he's not there. Such a beast, that man. You wait till you see him. Oh, he's not there. Money! That's another of my troubles. I've never any money.
Surely you get paid for riding.
Well, of course I do. But I always bet on myself. When, after all, you never know, one day I might win. And the odds are always good. When I'm up, they're never less than 500 to 1 for a place. Even if the horse had 6 legs and an outboard motor, but I've got to get out of the country. Oh, where's that man? Where's that man, the beast? Not there. Not there.
Hey!
Oh.
Perhaps I can help you. I used to be a sailor.
Sailor? Don't you mention the word sailor to me.
Do you mind, young man?
Oh, it's nothing personal. Half a tick. No. 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 Oh, don't do that. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, I rode a horse called Sailor once, and it was the right name for him, too. When he was born, he wasn't foaled, he was launched. First water jump, in he went. Not accidentally, on purpose. Loved it. Splashed about like a baby in a bath. Made Johnny he did. Sailor, do you mind?
Is that Canada House? Say, listen, Bud, get this straight. I want to go west. Jump in the what? No, look, you've got me all wrong. I mean, couldn't I be a cowgirl or maybe dig for uranium? Yeah, immigration, that's it. Okay, I'll hold.
Oh, careful, Mr. Willow, I've just repaired that.
Oh, don't worry, I'm only unlucky on a horse.
Well, judging by your appearance, you've had your worst bit of luck ever today.
Oh, do you mind? I've told you.
You haven't.
Oh, where's Simon?
Oh, tell us, maybe we can help.
Oh, very well. You see, today, I thought was my day. I like the look of the horse liked the look of me. This is unusual. I'm terrified of horses, and they know it, too. The going was good, the price was right. Pull this off, Willie Willow, I said, and you can retire. But nobody told me it was a flat race. I was in the lead, I tell you, right from the off. A beautiful start, beautiful. I didn't get half strangled in the tapes or anything at the start. And that's happened more than once, I can tell you. It was marvellous to see nothing but the track in front of me for the first time in my career. It was intoxicating. Go, my beauty, I whispered into a proud ear. Go, up! And over. We did. Flew right over. Straight on top of 8 bookmakers, 2 fashion reporters.
Anybody else?
Yes, me.
Number 10? Oh, Mac? Oh, well, never mind, you'll do. Look, just tell me one thing. I know lots of people come here and good luck to them, but why is it so difficult for me to get out?
A mistake. Now anyone can make a mistake.
Yes, I'm sure if you explain to the owner...
Explain to that owner. So radical Carstairs, he'll ruin me.
With your record, aren't you ruined already?
Well, really. That is the cruelest remark I've heard. Since Lady Hawtrey said that rather than engage me to ride again, she'd withdraw her horse and run herself. With his lordship up. And he's 91. Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's probably Simon.
Take a look.
Okay. It's a big red face, man.
Ah! It's him, Sir Radical, he'll kill me.
Nonsense.
Where can I hide?
In the kitchen.
Very well then, we're off.
You think me mad, young man.
Not at all, sir.
I've reason to believe that a jockey's been seen entering these premises.
Jockey? Oh, no jockey, sir, no. Hockey? Yes, hockey. We just got our new sticks. You a bit deaf, sir?
Not deaf nor blind. I'm a magistrate, young man. And I know a liar when I see one. And you're one.
What?
It's
Hockey,
mine.
eh?
It's mine.
And where, pray, do you keep your horse, madam? In the drying cupboard?
It's my hockey cap. I play in goal.
Go! Now listen, all of you. You're sheltering this jump crazy bonehead Willie Willow. Now hand him over.
Now, look here, sir. We don't know who you're talking about. We've never even heard.
There to where he's been.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Broken its leg. Have it destroyed.
Jesus, thank goodness you're back. So you didn't emigrate.
No, I've dropped it. I'm staying here in Britain. Life can be quite exciting right here at home.
How much longer?
Don't move, darling. I've just about got it. Not much longer.
There's the doorbell.
I know.
Why don't you answer it?
Because I'm looking at you.
Why?
Because an artist must continually study his subject.
Surely you know me by now. There's no one down there to answer it. They've all gone out.
Doorbells need not necessarily be answered. That's one of the first rules of successful portrait painting.
But it might be somebody important.
I don't know anybody important except...
Bung-ho!
Oh, bung-ho yourself. Who the hell... Who are you?
The name's Wally Willow, my boy. Known from Suez to Borneo as Wild Wally Willow.
What do you mean by coming in through the window?
Willow?
That's the ticket, my pretty. I couldn't get an answer to the doorbell. I thought it must be out of order. Heard ringing, of course, but then I often hear bells ringing. Nothing stops Wild Wally. I had to get in. So it was up the drain pipe, crash bang wallop, and here I am. Where is he?
Where's who?
Simon. Willow. Steve, this man.
You're related to Simon Willow?
Uncle. Or is it cousin?
The drain pipe. It's just fallen away from the wall.
Scammered up in the nick of time then, didn't I? Nobody can say up your pipe again, Bungo.
Now look, Mr. Willow, we are very busy.
Oh, don't you let me interrupt you. Carry on with what you were doing. Where's that girl?
Oh, I have a reputation for being bohemian, but not as bohemian as that.
Ah, being grabbed by the jolly old model, eh? The artist's life with her.
Not quite. Mr. Wally?
How prettily you said that. Reminds me of someone I know. The voice. The face.
Well, you certainly remind me of Simon. And I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Ah, he better be or he'll miss me. Haven't seen him since I don't know how long. I finished out east. Damn shame. Loved it there. Man's got to retire sometime. This is it. En route for the south of France. Going to live there. Must have sunshine.
I'd say you'd had enough.
Steve.
Only in London for the day. 2 day. Brr, don't like it. Can't get up quick enough.
Too cold?
Oh, it's not only that. It's not the London I knew. There's no trams. I love trams. Clang, clang. Ding, ding. Tally-ho! Blackwall Tunnel. I say you do. So many names.
He's Doolally.
Could be, could be. From Chuvik to Bangkok, they know me. Wild Wally Willow, the plum-crazy planter. Planter? What the heck is it I plant?
Are you cold?
Rubber.
I don't need your advice.
Oh, silly devil. Tell you what it was I planted. Rubber. I couldn't remember for a moment whether I liked coffee and planted rubber or liked rubber and planted coffee. But I soon sorted that one out. I mean, who drinks rubber? Can't you imagine? Have a little liqueur with your rubber lady Fortescue. Is it her you remind me of? Oh, damn Lord, no, it's not her. Instant rubber. Pour boiling water over powdered rubber and I'll pop some motor tire. What?
Mr. Wallow. Oh, damn it, you've got me at it now. Willie, I mean Wally.
That's the ticket.
Wouldn't you rather wait for Simon downstairs?
Who's Simon?
Your nephew.
Oh, him. No, no. I like it here. I like the scenery. Damn pretty girl. You want to marry her, sir?
Any business of
Marry her! Cease trifling with her infections or I'll have you drummed out of the club, by thunder. I'll report you to the resident. Why, damn it, even the natives are talking. Is it true about you and that Chinese woman? Is it, you rotten rotter?
Shush, Steve. He's harmless?
Oh, he's not harmless, my dear. I know the type. Seen them by the veranda. The sprawling dozens. From Beirut to Bangalore. Handsome, flashing-eyed, virile, young. Above all, young. But heartbreakers, home wreckers, up to selfish, why, by God, I could tell you. I say, now I know who you remind me of. That brought it all back in a flash. It was Pamela. We met at a government reception, Ceylon, Burma, somewhere, I forget. She was straight out from England, fragrant as a rose. I fell in love with her at once. I believe that if I'd asked her to marry me within 20 minutes of our meeting, she'd have said yes. But I didn't. A man's entitled only to one miracle a day, even out east. And I was saving that one for the morrow. A morrow which never came. There was a snake in the grass.
A cobra?
No, this one had 2 legs. Which he used to move faster. For folks, the rotten rotter. Swept her off her feet, he did that very same night. Oh, stinker.
Did they marry?
You bet they did. Might have slit his gizzard if he'd let her down.
And he, such a rotter. They lived unhappily ever after.
No, extraordinary thing. As far as I know, they're still jogging along merrily. But I've never forgotten her. And you remind me of her, my dear. There are some things a man doesn't forget. Like a half an hour's talk with a girl in a tropical garden many years ago.
The past.
What?
The past. Half a century in that man's eyes. The decline of a whole way of life. A whole empire.
Where am I?
Oh, where did you think you were?
In a garden. Who am I?
Wild Wally Willow.
Oh, yes, where's Simon?
Never mind about Simon. Listen, will you pose for me, please? I want you to look, if you'll be so kind, at this girl exactly as you did a minute ago.
It'll be a pleasure.
Oh, that's great. Now just sit there. Don't move, don't move. Just relax. The great thing is to be relaxed. Oh, man, what a composition. Well, say something.
It would be an impertinence.
Wonderful, Steve. And so quick. How long did it take?
I don't know.
I do. 30 years. Well, I've got to get going.
Oh, won't you wait and see Simon?
Who's Simon? Oh, him. No, I won't. A man's entitled to one miracle a day, and seeing Simon after this wouldn't be a miracle.
What do you mean?
Oh. My boy, it's a shock to see anyone after a long separation. But to see someone that you haven't seen for 30 years and looking exactly the same, even though she is out of your reach. I've had my miracle, and I don't want to spoil it. Take my advice, my boy. Marry her. The world's full of folkses. Bungo.
Not again. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, really. Oh, that's impossible. The chair, oh. Where's your leg? Now, let's see what we can do with you. Oh! Have you broken back and a broken leg? Oh! Sit down! Oh, see if we can do anything with this. Oh, oh, you're done for, my dear. Oh. Oh, let go! What is it? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh. Well, crying out loud. Just look at this place. Just look at it. Why is it the minute I turn my back, look.
We had a couple of visitors.
Demolition men?
Relatives of Simon, right out of the blue.
Oh, just like satellites and Sputniks.
Oh, holy cow, not again.
Just look at the place. Visitors of Simon? I didn't think Simon ever had any visitors.
Well, today was Simon Willow visiting day, just the same.
Well, who were they?
A jockey and a rubber planter.
Oh, yes, of course. How silly of me to ask.
Come on, we're all going to the pub. It's quite a story.
No, come on. No, thank you. I'm not in the mood for drink. No, not in the mood for drink. Oh, dear.
Venez, mes enfants. Allons-y. He wants to be alone.
Well, who would have thought it? Simon so gentle. And his family so violent. Oh. Oh. Oh.
The Problem of Loneliness, Part 5. Tonight we bring you a lonely program.
Yeah? Oh, we must get you out of the way. Come along. Here's your leg. Come along. In you go. In you go. In you go. Go on, you've got 3 legs. Get in. Oh, not in here. Oh, really, this is impossible. Who did it? I don't know. Who am I talking to? The cat? Oh, no. Well, how, madam, should I know?
You can't be Simon.
Simon? No. I'm not Simon. What do you want Simon for?
I'm his aunt.
Aunt?
Yes.
Oh. A relative, eh?
Is there something wrong?
Never mind. Come in and wait for him, please. We've had some very unfortunate experiences here today. Certain violent and destructive people.
Dear me, how on earth did that happen?
A painful sight. Let's try and ignore it. Well, won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Simon's out.
So you said.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, yes, so I did.
Did what?
Said he was out, Simon.
Yes, I know.
No, what?
That he is.
Because you said. When you came in. Yes. Oh.
It was almost the first thing you did say.
Was it?
When I came in.
Oh. Oh, well, that's all right then.
Well,
Pardon?
well.
Well, what?
Where has he gone?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Just out somewhere in London.
Said nothing about going to Fiji.
Did you think he might?
No. That was a joke.
Oh.
Yes, the place doesn't matter, you see. I could easily have said Nigeria.
Then why drag Fiji into it?
I'm not dragging anything.
After you.
No. I wasn't really going to say anything.
No? I thought you were.
No. What were you going to say?
Only that we haven't been introduced.
Oh. Herbert Keane.
Wilhelmina Willow. I'm Simon's aunt.
So you said. When you came in. About the first thing you did say. I got it. Splendid. His aunt. Jolly good.
And what about you?
Well, what about me?
What is your profession?
Oh, a bank clerk.
And Simon's landlord?
No, not exactly.
No?
No, you see, we, Simon and a few others,
Yes?
Oh, I don't think I'll go into it. Take too long.
I think I understand.
Oh?
The housing shortage. You, Simon, and a few others got together and bought this house between you, is that it?
Why, yes. Why, how astute you are.
Just because I come from Mangling on the Mold, it doesn't mean to say I know nothing about London. Though I visit here so seldom.
Ah, family ties are so strong. And you came all this way to see Simon. Oh, how nice.
Well, no. That's not true. It's a long story. I don't think I'll go into it. It can't be of tremendous interest to you.
Oh, but I am interested. I'm most interested, I assure you. Have a drink.
No, thank you. Never.
Me neither. Hardly touch the stuff.
Touché.
Well, now, tell me, what brought you to London?
Well, I used to be a governess. Very strict, but quite loved.
Oh, I'm sure you were.
After such a useful, happy life, somehow in retirement, I could not interest myself in anything else.
I understand perfectly.
But quite suddenly, one day last week, I received an invitation from one of my dearest ex-pupils and little friends, Deirdre, to the very first birthday party of her dear little baby, written in the same scrimpy, scrawly handwriting which I'd so often rapped her over the knuckles for.
Oh, must have been a marvelous thrill for you, Miss Willow.
Oh, it was. But nothing compared to the party itself. It made me think of my own folk and how I'd sadly neglected them. So I ferreted out Simon's address. And here I am.
Oh, Miss Willow, Miss Willow, Miss Willow. Sounds like Gilbert Sullivan. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, come along. Pull yourself together. What did I say? Are you ill? Are you in pain? Oh, Wilhelmina.
No one has called me that in years.
Please forgive me. Oh, do forgive me. Oh, dear. I know what I'm talking about. Come on, now you drink this. You'll feel much better after this. Come along now.
What was that?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
I'd no idea.
Nor had I. It's delicious.
Oh, Mr. Keene, I thank you. Get yourself another glass, would you?
I think perhaps you've had enough.
Dolderbash.
Dolderbash?
I know what I said. Dish a bowl.
Dish a bowl? Oh, bowl did that.
Mr. Keene, I've got something to tell you. Being a governess was hell.
Miss Willow, I'm afraid you're drunk.
Children? Don't you mention children to me. The dirty, nasty, horrible stuff.
Oh, but today, Deirdre.
Deirdre, that's another one of them, too, Mr. Keene. Do you know the least of her amusements was to creep into my room at night and put nettles in my neck, you know. Oh, children, pass me the flamethrower. Mr. Keene, I have just realized I didn't retire to savor sweet memories. I hid away to lick my bleeding wound.
Oh, you poor lady, you have all my sympathy.
But that's all behind me. I'm free. And a relief. Oh, Mr. Keene, I thank you. Mr. Keene.
Oh, let's go to Deirdre's house.
Whatever for.
Oh, we'll break in. We'll put nettles in her neck, you know. Why not?
It wouldn't do any good.
Why not?
Because she's a horsey woman, wouldn't notice. Mr. Keene.
Oh, call me Herbert.
Oh, Herbert. And you shall call me Wilhelmina. One must live.
Oh, you're right, you're right. Yes, down with loneliness and brooding, part 5.
Down with the whole lot of them.
Happiness. Let's all seek happiness while we may. Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Wrong way round.
Well, who cares? I say, Herbert. You know what?
What?
I must have music.
Oh, music!
It has charm.
Music, family!
Yes, can I have music? An augmented section, you know, brass, fiddling. Why, Herbert, this doesn't sound like a gavotte.
No, it's more like a gavotte.
What is a gavotte?
I don't know. Something a client said when he found out that his wife's account was overdrawn.
Very well then, Herbert. We shall dance the gavotte. Oh! Where did you come from?
the matter?
Hello? Simon, it's for you.
Don't be unkind, please.
Why not? It's for you.
Hello, Simon Willow speaking. Who's... Willie! You're not in trouble. Oh, good. Have you? Oh, congratulations. Me? Why, yes, I'd love to. Thank you. Goodbye. I say, that was my brother Willie. He's got a new job, works at a home for old horses, and he's asked me a lovely weekend in the country.
Oh, nice.
Yes, isn't it?
Hello? Simon, it's for you.
Impossible.
Really?
Hello, Simon Willow speaking. Who's... Auntie? You're not ill. Oh, good. Are you? Oh. Me? Yes. Delighted. Thank you. Goodbye. I say, that was my Aunt Wilhelmina. She says she's coming up to town one day next week, and she wants me to take her to a nightclub. Must be a hoax. She's not a bit like that, really.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
That must be for me again. Everything happens in threes. I'm so sorry. You see, I've got to get... Hello, Simon Willow speaking. Who's... Uncle Wally? I thought you were in... Oh, the south of France. A villa, eh? Me? Oh, of course I will. It's the answer to a dream come true. Why, yes, thank you. Goodbye. Well, 3 telephone calls from 3 different relatives in the space of a few minutes. And this after tramping drearily around London by myself as usual. It just goes to show.
Yes, doesn't it?
You lucky old thing, you. Holes in the sun.
I say.
Well, what do you say?
We must ask them all here. We'll give a party.
Oh, not all at once.
Why not?
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't immigrate.
Gosh, so am I, Daisy.
Oh.
Tell you what, Simon, it'll be the wildest party of the century.
Oh, there's no need to go mad.
No need. Mon cher Simon. Mais somehow, I think we will. Et mon petit chou.
Oh.